Today's story is named The Battle of Mutah. Please subscribe to support us for more stories. As tensions escalated between the Muslims of Medina and the powerful Byzantine Empire, the Prophet Muhammad commanded an army of 3,000 Muslim soldiers to march towards the Roman-controlled lands near Mutah. Zaid ibn Harithah was appointed the leader, with Ja'far ibn Abi Talib and Abdullah ibn Rawahah as his deputies. The mission was clear: to confront the Byzantine forces and avenge the death of the Muslim envoy. However, upon reaching the battlefield near Mutah, the Muslims found themselves heavily outnumbered. The Byzantine army, allied with Arab tribes, numbered in the tens of thousands. As the Muslim army saw the massive Byzantine force, a wave of doubt began to ripple through the ranks. How could they, a mere 3,000 soldiers, face such an enormous army? Zaid ibn Harithah stood firm, his voice steady as he reminded the soldiers of their duty to Allah and the mission they were entrusted with. Though fear gripped their hearts, the army prepared themselves, resolved to face the overwhelming odds ahead. The battle began with fierce energy as the Muslims charged forward, Zaid ibn Harithah at the front, holding high the standard of Islam. The clash of swords and the cries of war filled the air. Zaid fought with unwavering bravery, refusing to retreat despite the sheer force of the enemy. His heart was set on victory or martyrdom, but in the thick of battle, Zaid was struck down by enemy spears. He fell as a martyr, the banner still clutched tightly in his hands. In Zaid's fall, the banner passed to Ja'far ibn Abi Talib. With determined courage, Ja'far led the Muslims into the heat of battle. His voice echoed through the chaos, rallying the soldiers, pushing them to fight with every ounce of strength they had left. In the midst of battle, Ja'far's horse was killed, but rather than retreat, he dismounted and continued the fight on foot. He held the banner high even as his hands were severed. With unmatched bravery, Ja'far fought until his final breath, falling as a martyr, earning the title "the man with two wings." With the second leader fallen, the Muslim army began to waver. Who would lead them now? Fear and uncertainty swept through the ranks. Then, Abdullah ibn Rawahah stepped forward. Abdullah, the poet warrior, took hold of the banner knowing his time had come. His heart trembled, not from the fear of death, but from the immense weight of responsibility on his shoulders. Holding the banner high, Abdullah recited stirring verses of poetry, igniting the hearts of the Muslim soldiers. His words reminded them of paradise and the eternal rewards that awaited those who stood firm in faith. The soldiers, rejuvenated and inspired, charged once more into the battle, their spirits lifted by Abdullah's undying courage. But the odds were still against them. Just when it seemed the Muslim army might be wiped out, a brilliant decision was made. Khalid ibn al-Walid, newly appointed as the commander after the fall of the three leaders, took control. Using his strategic genius, he reorganized the Muslim forces. He moved swiftly, confusing the Byzantine troops with his brilliant maneuvers. Though the Muslims were outnumbered, Khalid's tactics protected them from total destruction. Under Khalid's leadership, the Muslims strategically retreated to Medina, saving their army from annihilation. Though the battle ended without a clear victory, it became a legendary tale of bravery, sacrifice, and unwavering faith. The Byzantines, despite their massive army, were left in awe at the determination and courage displayed by the Muslim warriors. The Battle of Mutah is a timeless story of courage, faith, and ultimate sacrifice. It shows how a small but determined group of believers can stand firm against the might of an empire when they trust in a higher cause. Though the losses were great, the battle cemented the Muslim army's reputation as a force united by faith and strength. This story is more than just a tale of war, it's a testament to the power of unity, belief, and the enduring spirit of sacrifice for a greater cause. Let the bravery of Zaid ibn Harithah, Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, and Abdullah ibn Rawahah echo through the ages as symbols of true heroism in the path of Islam. If you like this story, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends to know the true story of Islam.